the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And stepping in for the Yankees, Bryce Turang.
The second baseman, Bryce Turang.
And that's through there for a strike. And the home opener is underway. Just missed.
Ball.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Just missed.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Throw on to Torkelson. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, base is empty. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1-1.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's downstairs. 2-2.
2-2.
That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And the Yanks go quietly. Back here at American Family Field. And on the hill in this one, Carlos Rodon. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Drops into the glove, and there's one away. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. They say it went.
0-1.
Whips it to first on the run, and they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Junior Caminero getting ready to hit.
Caminero.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Did not go. 2 outs, base is empty. And that misses.
That missed. That's a ball.
2-0. That's a little bit low. Fastball for a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
On the ground. And it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
1-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Rodon sets and deals. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Runner edges away at second. Slides for the stop to first. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run. And we're back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Aaron Judge. And that's outside.
out.
Ball one.
You know, Boo, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Tosses across to first. Judge out on the play. Ben Rice,
Ball.
the next to hit, takes ball one.
One ball, no
No
strike.
score here in the second. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. High
Over the
bounce
fence.
over the fence for an automatic double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Torkelson. 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Ball one, no
down.
strikes.
Ball, that's
He really
high.
committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by
That's
a
a
power
ball.
guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
3-0.
And now 3-1.
3 balls and no strikes.
That's out to center field. Myers sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Rodon back to work. The changeup missing, and that's ball one. Rodon, in his 10th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a change. This one swung on and hit well, way back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Donovan Solano in the box now. No balls and a strike. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Quickly
0-2.
down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the left fielder, Eric Haas. First pitch
That's
misses.
down. That's a ball.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Just
Ball.
missed. 1 out, bases empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
2 down, bases empty. Now at the plate, Casey Schmidt. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And ball
That's
1.
low, that's a ball.
That one fouled off. And a pitch.
That's a ball.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Right through there for a strike. And that one misses up and in. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
2-0.
Swing and a miss.
2-1.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Here's a 2-2. In the air, center field. Myers makes the grab, 2 down. Back to the top of the Yankee order. And next for New York, Bryce Terang. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, and stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. On the ground to the left, and a foul ball. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That misses the zone.
That's a ball.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a strike in there. Oh, he gloves it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Terang over to first in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Junior Caminero. Outside low.
Ball.
And that is ball 1.
1-0.
And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Man at first. Now William Contreras. And it stays fair. Rudder puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Couple of singles back to back. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. A 3-run homer. It's 4-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Spencer Torkelson digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And it's fouled away. Bellinger makes the catch, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Late on that fastball.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The other way. He'll do it himself. And a quick out, number 1. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
And Judge spoils that one. Judge waits. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to first. Takes it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here at American Family Field. Bottom 4, here's Donovan Solano. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Witt over to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Chisholm settles under it and makes the catch. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. Peralta back to work. And a foul ball.
Yeah. 0-2.
That just misses, and it's 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Jason Dominguez now at the plate.
Jason Dominguez.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Foul ball there. The Yanks down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Puts a bunt down. Fires to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Strike 1.
I'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Swing and a miss.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is back. Gone! That ball was crushed. And then close the gap. It's 4-1. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Gets under it and pops it up. Schmidt. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's going to be Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Has grounded out a couple of times. Late on that fastball.
Well, these Brewers do a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Witt for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. Up now for Milwaukee, Junior Caminero. He's 2 for 2.
Caminero.
Chisholm has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, top. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Tyler Alexander.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
1-0.
Swing and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
This is Bryce Terang. And that one fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Donovan on at first. Nobody out. And that's way high. And that's ball 2. That's towards center. Myers coming on. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Witt in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Myers under it. He makes the grab. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. And here comes Bellinger, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Torkelson, and Bellinger is out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. That one's in there. Strike 1. Just missed.
That's down.
In there. And so now 1-2.
1 ball,
He's been
2
able
strikes.
to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
No, that
Just misses with that one. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Dubon in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone, so perhaps he'll come back to it.
Witt over to Terang. 1 on to first, double play. Next for Milwaukee, Spencer Torkelson. He's already homered in this game.
Torkelson.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And 1-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses outside, and making that defense work behind it.
2 outs. Now it's 3-2.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Solano stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Torkelson off of first with 2 away. That's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Lunges, got it. We go to the top of the 7th. In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The Yankees looking to rally. The 0-1. And ball
Inside,
1 to Judge. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
1-2.
That one ripped. Back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 4-2. So digging in, Ben Rice, 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the catch for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Tap foul at the plate. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now a huge at bat in this game.
Line drive, Dubon. And they cut the deficit to 1 thanks to the infield single.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Didn't try to do too much with it, just
left-hander out of the bullpen, Brian Hudson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one misses. Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swung on. Popped up on the infield. And there's 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. That's inside. Ball 1. And that is out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. Chisholm leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there.
Roll on to Torkelson. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the inning, and now Eric Haas.
Now pitching for New York, number 43.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Christian Yelich. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just off the inside edge.
That's a ball.
There's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
He takes it on his own, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt, 0 for 2 in this one. The Brewers going with a pinch hitter, Jeff McNeil. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Outside,
nope, that's outside.
And it's 1-0. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first, 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Myers in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Inside just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Chisholm, long run into the gap. Won't get to this one in the alley. Coming home. He will score.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first.
He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Bobby Witt Jr. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Abner Uribe.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And a ground ball to first. Goes to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Judge swings through it for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout.
Now pitching for the
on the bump, Aaron Ashby. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Digging in, Ben Rice. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
2 down. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. He was late there. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
This one in the air, right field. Freeland squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now it's William Contreras. Loaisiga back to work.
That's a ball.
Just
outside.
Missed. Loaisiga goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slurve, and he works in a 4-seamer. Bellinger puts it away. 1 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And there's a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Bellinger. They got it for out number 2. Donovan Solano up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 in this one. Pinch hitter coming on. Brooks Lee looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees. Number 20.
In the dirt.
Trevor Rogers.
Check swing, called strike.
1-1.
The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just
That
missed.
That's a ball. 3-1.
Bellinger under it and makes the grab, and that ends the inning. And we're back, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Inside. 1-1. Grounds one to short. Dubon. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on.
Trevor McGill on to try and close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one the other way. Torkelson steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. The Yankees down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. Peralta with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shampi. Thanks for joining us.